very beautiful.
Aikido. This is harmony. Harmony.
Harmony?
Yes. And spirit. And way.
You think I could give it a try? You can show me?
Yes.
The Japanese martial art of Aikido is like calligraphy. You learn the moves by carefully observing the sensei. But believe me, it's a lot harder than you think.
味に味がありますね。
Aikido.
Few understand the mysterious martial art form of Aikido. Smooth and flowing, Aikido artists look effortless in their movements. I'm Roland Osborne, and I'm here on a mission to uncover the subtle power behind this intriguing fighting art. To really understand a martial art, you have to search for its origins, which is why many foreigners come to Tokyo to study Aikido. For me, it was also a chance to experience the country's culture through its fighting traditions. Remember those old Steven Seagal movies that made him an Aikido superstar? The #1 question that everybody has is, how do the moves work? That's what I'm here to find out. And I was beginning with the very best, the Yoshinkan Dojo. Here, they train outsiders like myself in the traditional way.
Anjutsu no keiko, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Inoue Kancho was the Yoshinkan head guy. His master was Gozo Shioda, the founder of the dojo. Shioda was a superman of Aikido who could swat men off like flies. The abilities of Aikido masters like Shioda gave them a mythical status, and they soon became Japan's cultural ambassadors. I gotta admit, like many people, I was pretty skeptical about how Aikido works. But Inoue Kancho was determined to make me a believer.
It looks like that he doesn't use any effort in the technique. How do you do it with no power?
どういうふうに力が抜いて
相手の一番バランスの崩れるところを、探してっていうか、一番崩れる場所。
Look for the point where the partner's balance is broken.
返すだけでできる。
That's the easiest way to do it.
Inoue Kancho had a few more tricks up his sleeve, and I had to pay close attention.
More.
More strength.
Squeeze it as hard as I can. Basically, he's redirecting my power to push me wherever he wants me to go. So if I just relax and turn.
Inoue Kancho tells me it takes years to become a true master, and I can see why. In Aikido, less is definitely more.
I think I need a little more practice before I get that.
Aikido has been called the gentleman's art. It's a martial art where no one is supposed to hurt anybody. The philosophy of Aikido is harmony and confrontation. The aim is to neutralize your attacker without destroying him. But how does it work exactly? Let's go take a closer look. The next day, the Yoshinkan Dojo invited me to another demonstration of their Aikido style. These guys were wicked. You know, what I noticed about Aikido is that the motions are very circular. It's not like in karate or some styles where they fight power against power. It's actually that he's using his opponent's energy, redirecting it, and then throwing him down to the ground. If you notice, like in that technique there, he takes his energy, he spins him around and throws it. Some people say it kind of looks like dancing, but actually the techniques are very realistic and they're very powerful. Next up, I was going to tango with Peggy, a senior instructor and All Japan Aikido champ. Alright, the technique that I'm going to do is called Shiho Nage, which is the 4-directional throw. This is one of the first basic techniques that you learn at Aikido because it encompasses all the basic movements in Aikido. Should I grab your arm?
Yes, and a punch. Okay, now the reason why this technique is good for a short person like myself is because I can get under his shoulder, move off to the side.
Wait.
How's it feel?
Yeah, right here I got a lot of pain, and the tighter that I grab her wrist, actually, the more pain that I feel inside.
Okay, make sure the gap is closed. Slide through, keep the arm extended.
Now I'm starting to lose my center of gravity.
Okay, then maintain the circle, shift my weight to my other leg, and then just sit down. And now? Okay?
Yeah, very good.
So this is a very effective technique for a short person because it involves minimal movement. It's very fast.
Okay, excellent. And you don't need a lot of power to do this technique?
No. Everything comes from the hips, hip movement. 1, 2, 3, and then down.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure.
Hegi was great, but I had to find myself a regular partner who had the time to show me the ropes.
Goto. Yeah.
Goto.
Roland.
Roland, yes.
Roland.
Roland. This is Goto-san, an actor who took up Aikido to help him play samurai roles. He started me on the basics and made me work on my Aikido stance called the Kamae, which had its origins from a samurai sword fighting position. There was an elegance to Aikido that I was beginning to understand. It was about getting the body's balance right so I could use it in self-defense. Goto-san explained that by having a really good natural position, he can move very quickly, and just by turning his feet, he can take all my power that I'm pushing in him, and he can reverse it, throw it in, right out of the way. After a long day of training, it was time for some bonding, Japanese style. Goto-san, where are we?
This is very famous in Japan.